Hi, this is Colin from the History Pilgrim. I hope you've been enjoying my videos and I'd be interested to hear your comments. Be sure to subscribe, as it means a lot. Japan, an archipelago characterized by rugged mountains, volcanic soil, and limited farmable land, has always demanded ingenuity and adaptability from its people. With very limited arable land, the Japanese have always turned to the sea and developed a culinary culture which harmonized with their environment. Over the centuries, they crafted dishes that exemplify resourcefulness and artistry. Japan, being an island surrounded by the sea, with limited land for agriculture, led to a long history of aquaculture. From the earliest human settlements, fish, seaweed, and shellfish have always played a huge role in Japanese cuisine. Sushi, which is perhaps the most well-known Japanese dish, originated during the Nara period around 750 AD. As a method of preservation, fish was packed in fermented rice. Over time, this practice has evolved. During the Edo period, the fermentation process was shortened, giving rise to nigiri sushi, raw fish paired with fermented rice. The sea also inspired a variety of other dishes, from sashimi to tempura, a Portuguese-influenced method of frying seafood and vegetables, which became known as uniquely Japanese. This preparation highlighted the bounty of the surrounding waters, ensuring nothing was wasted. Today, Tokyo is world-renowned for its great seafood, namely sushi. Tokyo is a city home to more Michelin star restaurants than anywhere else on Earth, including Paris. Among its countless sushi establishments, one name rises above the rest. Sushi Sato has earned a reputation as the best sushi restaurant on Earth. Chef Sato personally selects fish from Tokyo's famous Toyosu market each morning to ensure that every piece of sushi served reflects the highest standard of freshness and quality. From the buttery texture of orotoro, fatty tuna, to the delicate sweetness of sea urchin, dining here is not just a meal, it is a sacrifice, with it costing about 60,000 Japanese yen. You will have to travel to Tokyo yourself to try the best sushi on Earth. Ramen, a dish associated around the world with Japan, has long been a staple of the country's cuisine. Ramen is believed to have been introduced to Japan from China. Initially referred to as shina soba, it consisted of wheat noodles served in a flavorful broth, often garnished with pork, bamboo shoots, and scallions. In port cities like Yokohama, Chinese immigrants served the dish. Over time, Japanese chefs began to adapt the dish to fit the local tastes. Unlike other Japanese noodle dishes such as udon and soba, which often have seasonal and ceremonial connotations, ramen is a casual meal which can be enjoyed at any time. During the 1920s, street vendors began to sell ramen in massive amounts to workers. World War II brought immense hardship to Japan, including widespread food shortages. During the post-war occupation by the US, wheat flour became abundant, which spurred the production of ramen noodles further. During the 1950s, instant ramen noodles were invented. This creation led to cheap and readily available food source. While seafood dominated the Japanese diet, the limited use of land for livestock posed a severe challenge. For centuries, the Buddhist religion restricted meat consumption. However, during the Meiji Restoration period from 1868 to 1912, these dietary restrictions were lifted. It was around this time that Japan began to integrate beef into its cuisine. Japan focused on raising cattle by focusing on the quality over quantity due to limited space for ranching. This led to the development of Wagyu beef, a term referring to Japanese beef cattle breeds known for their amazing tenderness. Farmers utilized meticulous care and techniques, including specific feeding techniques, controlled environments, and even massages to produce more high-quality beef than ever seen before. Wagyu became a delicacy, symbolizing Japan's ability to adapt foreign tastes to their nation. Hibachi cooking, often associated with cooking meats and vegetables on a flat grill over an open fire, is a culinary style deeply rooted in Japanese tradition. Known as teppanyaki in Japan, this cooking method embodies the Japanese focus on efficiency and respect for its ingredients. While hibachi has become a global phenomenon, its origins reveal a story of adaptation and cultural evolution. The term hibachi originates from the Japanese words hai for fire and hachi for bowl. In ancient Japan, hibachis were small portable devices. These devices, which were typically ceramic, were used for heating homes and to cook small amounts of food. It is likely that the use of hibachi ovens began to skyrocket during the Edo period in the 1600s, when hibachi ovens became popular for street food. This led to the rise in cooking things like fish or skewered meats for people in the markets. Teppanyaki was popularized by the Japanese restaurant chain Misono, which introduced the concept of cooking on an open surface in front of diners. This allowed chefs to prepare fresh ingredients in front of diners. The interactive nature of this cooking appealed to post-war Japanese society. Hibachi chefs make use of dramatic elements like flipping of shrimp and creating flaming onion volcanoes while juggling utensils. In conclusion, Japanese cuisine stands as a testament to the nation's profound respect for nature, precision in preparation, and emphasis on harmony. From the delicate artistry of sushi to the comforting warmth of ramen, each dish reflects a deep cultural connection to seasonality, locality, and tradition. Over the centuries, Japanese cuisine has adapted, evolved, and blended ancient traditions with modern influences, yet always keeping a balance of freshness and simplicity. As global tastes continue to embrace the rich flavors and culinary practices of Japan, it becomes clear that the country's food is more than just sustenance. It's a reflection of history, philosophy, and an enduring spirit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe and share with a friend. Stay tuned for more history videos. Sincerely, the History Pilgrim.